Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Triple Play Sports Cards. And if you watched video number 1 on release day yesterday, you did get to see me open up a jumbo box, and we had a killer hit come out of that box. Today, we're going to do our first hobby box, and in this one, you get 1 auto, and you get 8 cards per pack, 24 packs per box. There are still a lot of great hits coming out of these. You know, I like to chase autos. I like to chase more rare inserts, and obviously a lot of times you're gonna have to pay for that, and you know, I like doing that in the form of jumbo boxes. And not to say that you can't pull the stuff out of blasters or megas, but that's the way that I go. Let's see how we do in our first hobby. And off we go. Perdomo, Connor Norby, Robles Martinez, top 100. So in the jumbo boxes, you get a top 100 as your back card each time. And you also get a lot more firsts in those. So Fontanelli and Jacob Wright. And Zach Showalter. So there you go. That's basically what you're going to get out of a hobby pack. Lower price point, fewer cards, but the choice or the chance is still there to hit something nice. Looks like we got a Reptilian coming up. McAdoo, Fuentes, Luis Robert, Cody Bellinger. And greatness loading. I will say I'm not a big fan of these pixelated cards, like, you know, the 8-bit ballers and things like that. That's just not really my jam, but I do like this change to this reptilian pattern. I think these things are really cool. Really nice looking. Humberto Cruz. And Owen Wild. So this time, instead of the the extra just base chrome, we got a reptilian. So I like the parallel. Jackson Trio, Simeon. All right, George Clausen on the top 100. Thomas White and D'Angelo Ortiz. I pulled his auto in the first box. Just excited in general. Oh, what is this? Marcos Torres. Numbered to 199. Sorry, not familiar. Let's see if I can figure this one out for us real quick. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm sitting here going quiet for a minute, but I'm running through my lists and I'm not seeing. I may be just overlooking it, but I'm not seeing anything to 199. Am I just missing it? I am not seeing it. Well, guys, I'll put this out across the screen, but this is number 44 to 199, Marcos Torres. Actually, we'll put him up on a little stand for you. All right, Yamamoto. Connor Griffin on the VIP. And we got another Reptilian, Anderson Brito. Sammy Basayo. And Yofri Rodriguez. So pretty good rate of parallels coming out of this hobby box. The one thing that I really would like to see more of would be parallels. And it could be higher numbers. I really don't care, but I like the fact with football that you get almost a parallel per box or per pack. Caden Dana. Edglin Perez and Jack Lies. Nate Nankio. Is that going to be a Hobby Stars coming up? Cam Caminiti. We do have our first purple. And that's going to be our auto. Javier Vaz. Purple, that is 156 to 250. So like getting colored autos. And that was just upside down. Jackson Churio and Churio's Future Star Collectibles. I think those are pretty neat. I like those. Kevin Castillo, Alex Mooney, and Dylan Fine. So, auto early in this box. Maybe there's some heat buried down in the bottom of this thing. Very purple stage. Estrada, Max Clark, Nick York, James Wood rookie. Oh, golly, man. I am doing really well in these first two boxes with my red rookies. Aside from this thing being just completely OC, give me that Jackson Jobe. That is sweet. And to me, these things are super collectible. I love them. All right, Pineda, Sebastian Walcott, Ezekiel Tovar, Holiday Acuna, Team Kent's, Dieter Fuentes, and Chase Burns. Wouldn't hurt my feelings if we took a little bonus hit out of this box either. Freddie, Sagneto, Zaire Hope, top 100. Kellen Lindsay. And Giancarlo Lara. All right, we've got an X-Fractor, and they are not very common. There we go, first Charlie Condon that we've seen. And we'll hold him out. Jace Young. Brooks Lee, Greatness Loading. And our X-Fractor is going to be Santiago Suarez. Not numbered. They can be numbered, but not numbered. Win Hupan, I hope. But I'll definitely sleeve all parallels. So, loving this release. This is really cool stuff. So we've got a few things in here, especially when you're not familiar with the way this stuff looks, man, to pull some of this stuff out. Max Clark. You just want to be Billy Bad-A, don't you? It is a pretty cool card. Oh, baby. Let's go Charlie Condon. Mini Diamond. That a boy. We'll let Charlie go sit on the stage. Sweet pull. Something about my first couple of boxes and the first print run of this stuff. Every product I seem to do so much better. And I don't know if you guys have the same results, but first runs I always do better on. There's another Jacob Wilson, Braden Taylor, top 100, Esmith Pineda, and Quinn Matthews. I mean, I could come back, get another order of jumbos, another order of hobbies, and probably have nuggets. When you see, if you see, and I would highly encourage you to watch the 2-case battle that I did for Optic Football. You can see the train wreck that is that. Slade Caldwell on a chrome. Put Slade in a sleeve. I honestly, I was actually just floored at how bad it was, but we're not here to talk about football today. Hope you guys are loving this rip, because I am. This stuff is so much fun. There's a Roki. Ellie De La Cruz, Esteban Meja. Jacob Bresnahan. And there's Christian Campbell. Sometimes I've just got to get my old mind working a little quicker, trying to figure out how to pronounce some names. Yeremy Cabrera, Caglione, Willie Adamas, Vladdy, Ben Rice, PJ Morlando. I'm sitting here trying to speak my Spanish. PJ Morlando, and he probably will be a chase. Sorry, and then Jack Lyons down at the bottom. I'll definitely sleeve this up. So, hobby boxes are fun. Definitely fun, as long as you get that guaranteed auto, and it's not a, hey, it may be an auto, it may be a relic. Way to go, Bowman. David Festa, Max Clark. Oops, not an insert. Chase Mobley and Seaver King. So it looks like we do have an insert. Zach Wheeler. Manny, and it's a Christian Moore on the VIP. Rafael Flores on the first, and Owen Wild with his first. And I've got a box that I keep specifically for Bowman Chrome first stuff. And I just will let the stuff sit. As somebody starts to heat up, I go into their year release and take a look around and see if I have any of them in there. Hurston Waldrop, Rafaela, Hagen Smith, top 100. Bishop Letson and Zach Showalter, Chrome firsts. All right. Altuve and Yordan Alvarez. There's another Drew Jones, number 96, top 100. Sammy Hernandez and Romeo Sanabria. And Bo Walker. I think we have 5 packs left. See if we can't get another color card or 2 out of here. Hey, there we go. Acuna's Home Run Haven. And then there we go. Weatherholt on the Greatness Loading. Jeffrey Rodriguez and Morejo. Here goes our last row. And I'll go home, edit this real quick, and get a late couple videos out. So Rhett Lauder on the Rookie of the Year favorites, die cut out of Hobby. Esteban Gonzalez and Luis Morejo on the Chrome Firsts. Let's find some of the color that we like in here. Let's see some of that gold. I want to see some gold and I want to see some blue. So your Hope, Rhett Lauder paper, Gunner. Dylan Cruz on the Rockstar Rookies. There's a Kevin McGonigal Chrome. Sorry, my nerdy self can't help but to think about Harry Potter every time I hear his name. And final 2 packs. Come on. Just one more color, and thank you. You ask and you receive. Andrew Painter, Bill Amador, Jose Ramirez. Who are we going to pull? Cleveland. Who are we pulling from Cleveland on a first? Chase Mobley. Number 137 out of 199. Blake Walters and Slade Caldwell. Paper first. It's a nice card. Nice clean color. Very curious of what that is. I don't see it on any list that I have. Bobby, John Lee, and there you go. Oof, yeah, I'm glad we're finishing right at the right time. Dylan Cruz on the Rookie of the Year favorites. Leo DeVree and Travis Bazana. And that is going to do it for us on this hobby box. Appreciate you guys hanging out, watching it. We've got some megas coming. We'll do some more jumbos. But for now, I think hobby is a decent way to go.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.